F1 Grand Prix is going to be unreal, but it's easy to mess up. Queues, bad spots, dead phone, and no water. Here are 10 things that you must do before you go to really enjoy your weekend. Firstly, decide what you want. Do you want the best views? Do you want comfort? Or do you want flexibility? Grandstands give you a guaranteed sightline of the race and some amazing views. General admission is great for some races, but you have to plan ahead as it gets really busy. If you're in general admission, arriving late means you're behind everyone and behind the best spots. So try and arrive as early as you can, then you can set up and get the best spot. Whereas if you're in grandstands, you don't have that problem and you can relax a little bit as you have a guaranteed seat. Before you go, check the circuit rules, especially for bags, bottles, power banks, umbrellas, cameras. They won't let you in with big lenses, which sucks, especially for photographers. And also what food you can bring in. Every GP is different, they all have different rules, and that's one way to ruin your day by getting caught up at security and possibly getting something confiscated or binned. You'll walk way more than you expect, so comfortable shoes are non-negotiable, and I do not recommend Nike Air Force Ones. Your feet will thank me later, especially if you're in general admission, because some of the areas are quite big, especially if you're at races like Austria. You will be walking far. That goes with a good hat and a light bag to put your stuff in. Hydration is important, so make sure you bring a refillable water bottle, if you're allowed to bring one, because some tracks like Austria or Singapore are massive tracks, and it might take you 10 minutes just to find water, so make sure you prepare and fill up before the race starts. And also bring sun cream if it's going to be a hot day, especially the summertime races, because it will get hot and you will burn. The queues for the food stalls at F1 races are brutal, especially at peak times. That's why I try leave like 5 or 10 minutes early after like free practice is finished, just so I can get a jump on the queues, which seems to be the best times. Because if you wait till lunchtime, you're going to be spending at least 45 minutes in queues, just wait. So this is why I recommend bringing snacks with you, if you're allowed to, so check the circuit rules. Even if it's just protein bars or something small like that, just to keep you going if you're in a good spot and you don't want to lose your spot to someone else, unless you're in a grandstand. Pack like the weather will change, because it will, especially in European races like the UK. Like to help battle rain, I would recommend a poncho, because they're easy to pack, they're light, and it just goes straight over your clothes, and they're cheap to buy as well. I'd also recommend sun cream as well, which is a must, especially for us Brits, and some comfortable shoes to wear for walking around. And also obviously some warm clothes, because sometimes at some races it might get colder during the evenings. You'll film loads, take a lot of pictures, message friends, and use maps on your phone. So make sure you bring a power bank with you, because you'll most likely be at the track most of the day and the evening if you decide to stay for the concerts. And if you bring a camera, bring spare batteries and SD cards. Race day is chaos, so make sure you book transportation to the track, whether that's trains or a hire car for the weekend. So if you're going by train, check the train times, because it will be busy on race weekend. Also plan when you arrive, when you're going to eat at the track, so you try and avoid the queues at the stalls. Plan when you're going to move to your new spot where you're going to watch the race. Planning your day will really help make things go smoothly, because if you wing it, you might regret it and you'll end up spending hours in queues or trying to get your favourite spot. So try and plan out your whole day. On Friday, do a quick scout lap of the area. Find the toilets, find shade, find the food areas, and then more importantly, find the good spots to watch the race. Especially if you're in general admission, because the good spots will get taken and it will get very busy. Doing this will just make the whole weekend stress-free and you can enjoy the race in a good spot. And that's a checklist. Thank you very much for staying if you've got this far. Drop a comment down below if you're going to a GP this year and which one. And don't forget to subscribe as well, because it would really help me out, as I'm building this channel around going to Formula 1 races, vlogging them and doing proper videos for it. And in the next video it will be general admission versus grandstand, which is better and which one is worth it. Cheers.